The end is near, and it's about to hit harder than anything we've ever seen. After nearly 2 decades of love, loss, family, and healing, Heartland Season 19 is racing toward a finale that promises to leave us reeling. Amy Fleming, the heart and soul of Heartland, has been our anchor throughout this journey, through every twist and turn. She's been the unwavering constant in a world full of chaos. From the grieving teenager we first met to the resilient, compassionate woman she's become, Amy has fought through heartache, raised her daughter, and poured her soul into healing not just horses, but the lives around her. But now, as the season draws to a close, one question haunts us all. What's next for Amy? With every passing episode, the tension has been building, leaving us on the edge of our seats. The smiles, once bright and full of hope, now feel fragile. The silences seem heavier, full of unspoken words. And as the final scenes of this epic season draw nearer, there's an eerie calm settling over the ranch like the stillness before a storm. The horses graze peacefully. The Alberta sky still glows with its timeless beauty, but everything feels different. You can sense it in the air, the anticipation, the weight of what's to come. Something big is on the horizon, and it might just change everything we thought we knew about Heartland. Are you ready for the storm that's about to hit? This isn't just another season finale. It's a turning point. Don't blink, because the final chapter of Amy's journey might take the most unexpected and emotional turn yet. But beneath the surface, the tension is building. Amy has weathered it all: love, loss, triumph, and heartbreak, and now she stands at a crossroads. The woman we've watched evolve into a symbol of strength and resilience is about to face her most defining moment yet. With her past shaping every step she takes, the question hangs in the air: is this the end of her journey, or the beginning of something even greater? Around her, everything has changed. Ty's absence still lingers like a shadow over her every move. She's fought to heal, to rebuild, raising her daughter Lindy, running the ranch, but despite all her strength, something inside her remains unresolved. There's a sense that, despite the love and life she's built, she's still searching for something. As the season builds to a thrilling climax, Amy is confronted with a choice that will redefine everything she thought she knew about herself, her future, and her legacy. For so long, she's been the pillar for others: her family, her friends, her animals, pouring her heart into their dreams and needs. But now, for the first time in years, she's forced to ask herself, what do I want? Who do I want to be? And more hauntingly, what's the cost of moving forward? With every episode, the emotional stakes rise, and as the Heartland writing team crafts these final moments, the reality becomes clear. This is about more than ranching, more than family drama. It's about legacy, love, letting go, and, for Amy Fleming, the ultimate moment of truth. Amy has carried the weight of the past Ty's memory etched in every corner of the ranch, in every decision, in every path she's taken. But now she must ask the most difficult question of all: can she truly move forward without him? Or will the echoes of his absence shape her every move forever? As the season races toward its breathtaking conclusion, the air at Heartland is thick with unspoken truths and unanswered questions. Each episode pulls us closer to a reckoning, one that will force Amy to confront not only her grief, but her future. Will she finally find the peace she's been searching for? Or will that peace come at a cost she's not prepared to pay? But Amy's journey doesn't unfold in isolation. The entire Heartland family is caught in the emotional vortex of these final chapters. Lou and Peter are at a crossroads of their own, torn between ambition and unresolved emotions, questioning if their bond is strong enough to weather yet another storm. Jack and Lisa, the rock-solid foundation of the ranch, find their love tested in ways neither of them expected. Even the most unshakable roots can tremble when the ground beneath them shifts. As the story races toward its final act, the entire Heartland family will face their biggest challenges yet. And Amy? She'll have to decide whether the future she's been running toward is worth the price of letting go of the past. Jack and Lisa continue to be the foundation of the ranch, but even their unwavering love will be tested in ways they never imagined. Georgie, now a young adult, has her own path to follow. But will she be able to balance her dreams with the realities of life at Heartland? Behind the scenes, the ranch's future is in question as well. A new venture is proposed, one that could change the course of Heartland forever. It's a decision that could either help them thrive or put everything at risk. Will the family hold it together, or will the pressures of the outside world pull them apart? The writers have set the stage for an emotional roller coaster with moments of intense personal growth, heartfelt reunions, and heartbreaking goodbyes. Every moment is carefully crafted to ensure that the emotional depth of the characters' lives resonates with the audience. In the finale, nothing is guaranteed. The stakes are as high as ever, and fans are left wondering, will Amy's last journey lead her to the peace she's been seeking, or will it leave her and us forever changed? The suspense builds as we inch closer to the season 19 finale. What Amy faces will not only change her life, but will forever impact the future of Heartland. Get ready to say goodbye to the old Heartland and prepare for what's next in this unforgettable conclusion. As the finale approaches, the winds of change begin to blow through Heartland, touching every character and every corner of the ranch. For Amy, this shift feels like both a blessing and a burden. She has spent so many years fighting to keep everything in place to preserve the life she once shared with Ty and to maintain the spirit of the ranch. But now, it's clear that she can't hold back the inevitable changes that are unfolding around her. The world is moving forward, whether she's ready or not. Amy has faced her share of tough choices, but nothing like this. This decision could change everything: her future, her family's future, and the very soul of Heartland itself. A bold new opportunity emerges, shaking the foundation of everything Amy has ever believed in: her work, her identity, and her place within the legacy of the ranch. But this isn't just about Amy anymore. It's about the people she loves, the land that raised her, and a future she never saw coming. Yet deep inside, Amy is wrestling with something far more personal, a silent fear she's long kept buried: the fear of letting go. Ty may be gone, but his presence lingers in every corner of her life. His memory has been her anchor in the storm. But now, for the first time, Amy wonders, can she truly move forward without him? Can she honor his legacy while finally stepping into a life that is fully her own? As Amy stands at this emotional crossroads, the weight of the past threatens to hold her back just as a new future begins to unfold. Meanwhile, Lou, always the rock, the planner, the protector, is facing her own reckoning. Years of managing Heartland's business, nurturing her family, and holding everything together are catching up with her. Beneath her calm exterior, cracks are beginning to show. For the first time, Lou must ask herself, is it time to let go of control and put herself first? Georgie, too, is at a turning point. Her star is rising, her future is calling, but so is her heart. Torn between ambition and loyalty, she's forced to choose: chase the dream or stay rooted in the place that made her who she is. And as each woman faces her own storm, a powerful new threat looms over Heartland: a risky business proposal that could either save the ranch or destroy everything it stands for. Turning Heartland into a commercial empire might secure its future, but at what cost? Jack, the guardian of the ranch's legacy, isn't ready to see Heartland become something it was never meant to be. But time is running out, and the family must unite or risk losing it all. Then, just as emotions reach their peak, the past begins to unravel. Long-buried secrets surface, whispers from decades ago that could shatter the very foundation of the Fleming Bartlett family. Amy stumbles upon a forgotten family document and inheritance, a betrayal, a truth that was hidden to protect the ones she loves. The deeper she digs, the more she realizes the story she's always known isn't the full truth. Lou has her own secrets, two choices from her past that threaten to come crashing into the present, putting her role in the family and the ranch's survival on the line. As season 19 races toward its powerful finale, the stakes have never been higher. The future of Heartland and everyone in it will be defined by the choices they make now. Will Amy embrace a future built on courage or be haunted forever by the weight of the past? One thing is certain, change is coming to Heartland and nothing will ever be the same again. Can she come clean about her past decisions and keep the family together? Or will this new revelation push the family to the brink of collapse? The past isn't finished with them yet. For Georgie, the legacy of Heartland and the dark truths about her family's history become a pressing issue in her own life. In seeking to carve out her future away from the ranch, she discovers an unexpected connection to the family's hidden past, something that could give her the answers to questions she never knew she had. But in doing so, she finds herself entangled in a web of emotions, loyalties, and conflicting interests. The pull of the family's history is stronger than she expected, and the weight of this newfound knowledge changes her understanding of herself, her future, and her place in Heartland. While the secrets of the past unravel, Amy is forced to make an impossible choice. With everything at stake, she must decide whether to confront these buried truths head-on or keep the past hidden to protect her family from further harm. But the deeper Amy digs, the more she realizes that Heartland's future might be tied to the decisions of the past. The sins, mistakes, and triumphs of the generations before them are still very much alive, influencing the choices Amy must make now. As the stakes continue to rise, the pressure is on Amy to act decisively. Will she face the darkness that has haunted the family for years, even if it means risking everything she's worked for? Or will she protect the ranch's legacy and keep these secrets buried, hoping that time will heal the wounds? What Amy uncovers in this chapter will not only define her journey, but could potentially alter the very fabric of Heartland forever. The past has never been so close, and its impact is about to hit Amy harder than she ever imagined. The family's long-buried secrets now threaten to change the course of their lives, and in the shadow of these revelations, Amy is forced to consider how far is she willing to go to preserve the legacy of Heartland and at what cost. As the season 19 finale draws closer, all the building tensions reach a breaking point. The weight of the decisions Amy has been grappling with finally takes its toll, and the quiet calm that has marked the previous episodes gives way to a storm of emotions, confrontations, and life-altering choices. The Heartland family is on the edge, and the final showdown is not just inevitable, it's essential. Amy, already reeling from the weight of the past and the unexpected revelations she's uncovered, finds herself at the center of a critical decision that could change everything. The storm that's been brewing over Heartland finally breaks. The new business venture once just whispers and tension demands a choice. Should the family step boldly into the future and transform the ranch into something bigger, more profitable? Or do they protect the legacy they've spent a lifetime building, risking everything to preserve the soul of Heartland? The pressure is suffocating. Jack, ever the guardian of tradition, refuses to sell out the land that holds his parents' sweat and memories. But time is no longer on their side. Heartland is struggling, and without help, it might not survive. For the first time in years, Jack begins to question whether holding on too tightly could mean losing it all. Meanwhile, Amy is at her own crossroads. Still carrying Ty's memory, she must choose between honoring their shared dream or embracing a new path for Lindy's future. Every step feels like betrayal, yet staying still could cost her everything. Can she find a way forward that honors the past without being imprisoned by it? And as Amy battles with her heart, Lou's past explodes into the present. a long-buried secret threatens to unravel everything. The very integrity she's built her life on is in question. Can she own her mistakes and salvage what remains? Or will her missteps fracture the family forever? But Lo isn't the only one facing hard truths. Georgie, now a young woman with dreams of her own, uncovers a shocking link to Heartland's past one that forces her to question her future. Will she continue the legacy she's grown up in, or forge her own path, away from the ranch and the family she loves? Everything comes to a head in one emotional, high-stakes family meeting. Years of loyalty, pain, and love collide in a battle between holding on and letting go. Amy's choice isn't just about business, it's about identity, family, and the soul of Heartland. In the season's final, breathtaking moments, Amy makes her decision. With her family by her side, she chooses to move forward, expanding Heartland not out of ambition, but out of hope. She promises to protect its heart even as it grows. Lou finds redemption in truth. Jack finds peace in change. And the entire family, weathered by the storm, stands stronger united in purpose, bound by love. This season doesn't end in comfort, it ends in courage. The future of Heartland begins now. It's a new beginning for Lou, who has learned that true strength comes not just from protecting the ranch, but from owning the mistakes that come with it. For Georgie, Amy's decision also brings clarity. After much internal conflict, she makes the bold decision to stay at Heartland, at least for now. The ranch has always been her home, and despite her desire for independence, she realizes that she's not ready to sever the bond she shares with her family. Georgie decides to pursue her dreams while remaining a part of the family that raised her. She will build her future at Heartland, but she will do so in her own way. Even Jack, who has stood by his traditional values for so long, recognizes that the world is changing and Heartland must change with it. Jack may never fully agree with the new direction the ranch is taking, but he understands that this decision is about survival. He offers his unwavering support to Amy, knowing that her choice will ensure Heartland's continued success while preserving the integrity of what they've all worked for. It's a moment of unity, something that has eluded the family in the past, but is now stronger than ever. Amy's decision may bring a moment of clarity, but it's only the beginning of a brand new chapter. The business venture that promises to save Heartland will also invite a storm of fresh challenges. As new pressures rise, Amy will be tested like never before, torn between the demands of expansion and the heartbeat of the land she's vowed to protect. Balancing legacy with progress, family with future, will push her to the edge. But Amy is no longer the girl searching for her place. She's grown into a fierce, resilient leader, ready to shape Heartland's destiny. And as this chapter closes, we want to thank you, the soul of this community. Your love, your loyalty, and your deep connection to Heartland are what keep this story alive. As we look ahead to new trials, new triumphs, and the evolution of everything we've come to cherish, we're honored to have you with us. The journey is far from over, in fact. The real test is just beginning. So stay with us, because what comes next will change everything. Thank you for being a part of this unforgettable journey. Let's see where it takes us next.